Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Chat Photography with Jorj. And tonight, I'll tell you all about what's going to happen, but it's going to be a little bit special, different than other nights. So, having said that, tonight is special only in that, well, I got somebody else coming in. Fantastic. Okay. Steve, I'm glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Um, Tonight started at 6 o'clock instead of 7. We're going back to 7, our traditional time, next week. So be aware of that. This is only a special occasion tonight that we're starting at 6 because of personal time constraints. Anyway, I'm glad for those of you that are here. I see that there might be somebody coming in on Facebook, but I think a lot of people may have missed the start time tonight. But that's okay. They can always watch this later on. So, one of the first things that I want to talk about is an upcoming event next week. I think it's next week. Yes, next week. And that's on the 22nd. We have Jeff Shaw, who's going to be talking about wedding photography on July 22nd, 7 p.m. here on the channel. So I'd like to welcome everybody that comes here, and that's going to be our future event. I have some other things lined up, but no firm dates yet. When they do happen, I will certainly let you know. Now, one thing that I'm doing tonight, which is different than any other night, and it's going to be the same in the future. Every night I will have a hint, a photography hint, something that you can put into your toolbox, something that you can use. So these photography hints that I'm going to be providing you, let's see, who else is here? We've got Annette. Welcome, Annette.
Hi.
Wonderful to have you here. Hi. I was just talking about what we're going to be doing tonight and in future events. I'm always going to have a short, little, quick hint that has to do with photography that people may not be aware of, or people that might be able to use this in one of their toolboxes for photography. And I've asked the regular members here if they can contribute to these hints. And you know what, though? If you contribute a hint, I might ask you to actually give it. So
Oh,
if
okay.
you give me if you give
What kind
me
of hint? Like exposure triangle or
well, you
or
know
just
that would be a big hint. But like tonight's hint is how to attach a camera strap,
oh, okay. Oh, okay.
and tonight's hint
Yes.
is a little bit longer than I would like to have it. Mostly, it's going to be hints like if you don't have the filter diameter for the front of your lens, where can you find it?
Hmm.
And my hint would be, and I'm giving this one away, is you take your lens cap off. On the back of the lens cap is the filter diameter.
Oh, that's good.
So, I mean, a lot of
No
people don't
internet
know that.
required.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool.
So, real quick little hints like that. Tonight is a little bit longer, but you'll have to put up with it, I'm afraid. And it's pre recorded. So if I get it started, then whoop, there we go. A weekly hint. And the weekly hint tonight is going to be how to attach a camera strap. Well, that's a real surprise now for you, isn't it? So I'm going to go on and let this movie run. And after it runs, then we do have a presentation coming up by David. And he's going to be showing some of his wonderful photographs from the
RBG.
um, RBG,
RBG.
thank you. Royal Botanical Garden. For those of you who don't know or are not familiar with that, that's in Hamilton here, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, the Royal Botanical Garden. They've got some artwork there that he took photographs of, so we'll see that. But first of all, I'm going to show you this little hint. This is the first hint of a series. Every Wednesday, I'll give you a short little hint. Like I said, this one's a little long. The rest of them will be much, much shorter. So I apologize for this, but this is pre recorded, so I'm just going to go ahead with this baby. And
How to attach.
a shoulder strap to your camera. This particular camera has a small triangular clasp that you're going to use to attach the strap. Other cameras have an indent here with a straight bar across it. Same procedure for both. So determine which is going to be the outside of your camera strap. This is going to be on the outside. This with the texture is going to be on the inside. So I'm going to turn it over because this is going to be the outside of the strap like this. And I'm going to take the strap over here. Make sure the strap has a buckle on it and a small clasp. You can move that clasp up if you want. Nevertheless, this is the way it's going to be connected. Now, there are a couple of different ways to connect it. Mine, I like to have the loose end on the inside of the strap, not the outside. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that end and put it in through the clasp. All right, let's get that clasp ready here, like that, and that's just going to fit in there very nicely, and I'm going to pull it through to about where I think that I would want that to stay. Now, the next thing I do is I will take this loose end and put it through the clasp. And this might be a little bit tight, but we'll do our best here. There we go. I think we've got it in. Good. And I think I can pull it through now. Let me have a closer look at this. A little wiggling, and there. Now it's through that particular clasp that keeps the straps together. The next thing I have to look at is the buckle. This part is what people find tricky, but it's really not. All you have to do before you even do anything with the loose end of the strap is you create a loop. Then what you do is you take this strap and the part that's closest to the camera, that opening, you feed it through. Then all you have to do is take that and create a loop and feed it back through this part, the other part of that buckle. And I'm going to just feed it through just like that. Now it's through. I'm going to pull this one tight. I'm going to pull the other one tight on top of it. Now I have a nice tight connection to the camera, and I can place that clasp either up here. Some people prefer it down at the bottom, and that's totally up to you. And now I have this attached. If you want, you can shorten this so that you don't have such a long piece hanging out. You can pull the clasp. You can usually pull it up, but I'm going to have to create a loop here again so that and then I'm going to pull the clasp tighter like this and make this part a little shorter like that. Now that will be on the inside now of the strap when I attach it over my shoulder. Now some people don't like this little piece hanging out here. You can get rid of that simply by going through the whole process again, a little differently this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to cause another loop to happen on the running end, so to speak, of that strap, and I'm going to pull it through. But instead of putting it through this side, I'm going to put it through the other side. Okay, once I have it through the other side, I'm going to loop it back down through the side it came out of, right there. And let me just push it through that. It's giving me a little bit of a hesitancy there. I want it to go down through there. There, it's in. Now I can pull that tight, and I can pull this tight. And as you can see now, that loose end is between those two straps. And if I want to make sure that doesn't run anywhere, I can pull my little clasp up against it, and there's no loose end hanging around anywhere if you do it in this configuration. And that's it. That's how you attach a camera strap. And that is the number one hint for tonight. I hope you enjoyed that, and it was worthwhile for you. I'd like to welcome Daryl. I see that Daryl, you've dropped in now. Fantastic. Oh, let's see. I'm just going to make sure that everybody is added in here. Oh, great. I've got everybody added in. You're all welcome. Now, just as a matter of interest, one of the things that I have found that many people who are watching on Zoom that they're not aware of is that up in the thumbnails, some people have the thumbnails along the top, some people have them along the side. But wherever you have your thumbnails, you'll see one thumbnail that is the actual program that I'm transmitting. So what I'd like you to do, of course, is to find my thumbnail. Let's just go here. And there's three dots up in the right-hand corner of my thumbnail, the one with the black brick background. And what I want you to do is you click on those three dots and you pin it. That way you're watching this show full screen instead of just partly. Okay. Let's
I didn't
see.
get that, George.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
I didn't
All
get
right.
that. Where is this, please?
Okay. You see my thumbnail with the oh, wrong way. Red bar, the red bar over here, and the little
No.
and the
Okay.
running.
Yeah.
Okay. That thumbnail has three little dots up in this corner.
Okay, I see it. Yes.
You click on those three dots and it'll give you a menu, and in that menu you'll ask it to be pinned. You pin this. Let's see.
Oh, there
What
you
is
are.
it? Okay, and then there I
Thank you.
am. See, live. Let me get rid of this ticker because I don't want that anymore. To ask questions. We've had enough of that.
George,
All right. Yes.
can I? That one, I don't actually use a strap as such. I got it's a hand. It goes around, and I just hold it.
Right.
You just clip it on that one. And for some reason, I find this a lot easier to use.
Hang on, just
control.
Yeah, hang on just a second. I'm going to ask you to show that again. Now, yeah, there, perfect. Yeah, okay. So it's
straps on.
It's a hand strap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Some people use those hand straps, and they're quite handy so that you don't have the nuisance of a strap hanging around you. Other people actually use on smaller cameras. I wouldn't suggest it on a DSLR, but some people use a wrist strap so that it's on their wrist and not just around their hand, right? But yeah, thanks, David, for bringing that up. There are many other ways of carrying your camera, and I'm sure that we could develop a hint for each one of those and how to use them. And then you can find out for yourself which is the most comfortable and safest for you. Well, David, now it's yes.
I didn't get the three dot thing. I don't have one. There's nothing on the picture itself, but I do have three little dots that say more on my bottom menu. I'm on a Mac, a laptop.
Okay.
On the bottom it says more. So I don't know, what are we trying to do? Because I can easily just drag across to make one image bigger and one smaller. Is that what we're trying to do?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I don't have any dots. I just grab the middle bar. There's like a middle bar, and I just push it to one side. I can see anchor ball really big, and then whoever the person is small, or I could make it the other way. So I don't have those dots though.
Okay, well, right now you should be seeing me in the major portion of your Zoom screen.
Yeah, so I make that happen. Made that happen. Yeah, but there's nothing to do with the dots. Yeah, it's just a slide across. Yeah, it's a bit different.
Yeah, that's the thing because I'm on a Mac, right? So it's not quite the same thing. And I realize that, and even on Macs, the setup can be different. Even on PCs, the setup as you set up Zoom can be a little bit different. There's so many different ways and configurations that you can use, um, and how to view things. Bon appetit, Daryl.
Oh,
And
thank you, guys. I'm, I'm eating supper.
okay,
And
so
just on your strap thing. So I was finding that it hurts around my neck, especially when I have a big lens on. So I don't know. Can you see me?
just a minute. I can in just a second. Hang on, please. Okay, I'm just going to get you assigned to a camera here, number 6, and you should be right here. There we go. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Here you
So
are.
I have this as my newer thing. And so the camera has this round part here, and I just slide it in there. It's like a vest.
Yeah,
And so then I can, instead of having it hang around my neck because it gets sore because it's so heavy, I think it's 12 pounds, then I can just slide it into here and give my neck a break.
show me the back.
It's just yeah,
Oh,
get back.
okay. It doesn't say press or police or anything.
No.
Okay.
It just is, this is the key thing right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Maybe you
that's
should
kind of
put on.
fun.
Maybe what you should put on the
You
back
want to
is
see it?
I shoot people.
Yes, I shoot birds.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, that's very handy having the camera directly in front of you so that it's available all the time. However, I do have to ask you: once you take the camera off, is there
Yes.
anything that is attached to the
Well,
camera?
I still do have it around my neck here. I'm just gonna go get it.
Okay,
It's right here. So, um, yeah. So, okay, here's my
okay,
camera. Okay, so here's the camera, and then it
right,
has a little knobby thing on the bottom, if you can see.
right. That clips
And
in.
that will slide into there. So I still
Yes.
do have this around my neck,
Okay,
the
good.
strap, and then
Which
just so I don't lose it, but it just takes the pressure off of it because otherwise
right.
I'm heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, well, again, good plan. And who's the make on that? Is it? Did you say newer?
Yes, okay. Something cotton vest or something, I think it's called. Something cotton vest. I don't know the, oh, wait here. It just says cotton. I think it's just
Okay.
called cotton vest.
Yeah.
Is
There's
that
the logo.
where's that from? Where did you buy it?
Well, actually, I found it on Marketplace. I got it. It was previously owned but not used, so I got a
Uh-huh.
bit of it.
Good price.
Yeah,
Good. Congratulations on that.
thank you.
Nice
That's
setup, by the
fantastic.
way, Annette.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it is. Okay, well, let's see. If you happen to be on YouTube, by the way, let me just go over here. Going to go there. Yeah, if you happen to be on YouTube, be sure to let us know who you are and where you're from. It's always interesting for us to know. We are based in Ontario, Canada. I'm in Brantford. Most of the people that I have here are from Hamilton or Kitchener because that's where I used to teach photography classes. I still teach them in Hamilton, believe it or not. I just finished a semester, interesting semester because it was 2 weeks every day. That was unusual, but then it starts up in September again. So I look forward to that. Okay, David, are you ready?
I'm ready, ready and waiting.
Okay, so we have David here. He's going to be doing a little bit of a presentation on the RBG and some of the artwork that they have there. And I noticed that you took some photographs. So if you have some details, some photographs of what this artwork consists of, it looks rather interesting. So without any further ado, as they say, um, David, take her away.
Take it away. Okay. Well, this is it's called Anchorball. It's sculptures by Ken Kelleher. He's an American sculptor, and he does sculptures all over the world. They're fiberglass, absolutely amazing. The biggest one he's done is in Shanghai, and it's 30 feet tall. It's a massive, great bird. It looks quite phenomenal. Anyway, these are at RBG. There's 18 of these sculptures which he's presented, and from what I gather, when it's going on till September the 20th, and then after that he's taking it away, but actually leaving one of them there for them to keep. Um, oh, what's all right? These. It was. Unfortunately, it was a fantastic day. It was beautiful and sunny, but so there's a lot of reflections on it. But they're really smooth. They're quite amazing how he actually makes them. Mm, and they're quite. Oh, they're around. These ones are about 12 foot high. So he obviously casts them and molds them. And as I say, that they're perfectly smooth. You can actually touch them. There's doesn't seem to be any problems with people actually touching them. And he's got a few figure, just the heads, but they're all basically all flowers. This one is around sort of 8 foot tall. Now, the interesting thing, when I took these, it actually went onto the eyes. When you take a person and you get their eyes, little squares, this was happening with these ones, which I found quite amazing. And the way that all the colours just blend in together, you can't, it's just, the whole thing is just totally smooth. Mm. You can see the amount of detail. God knows how long it takes him to make these things. But it, he seems to be, as I say, does items all over the world. He's got a showroom in the States. And I tried a few things different with these, just blurring. What I did was just take out the flower, got the background, and then filled it in totally with AI, altered it with blur, and then superimposed the flower back on. Mm, It was just something different. And you can alter the blur to what degree you want. I'm not quite sure what happens when it rains. They must get filled up. Must be like, I suppose it could be quite interesting. You get like little fountains going on. He's actually doing, so they're opening it up in the evening. I think there's 3 evenings they're going to do it. They're going to be all lit up, which should be quite interesting.
Okay, so where are these, David?
This is RBG. It's just before you get to Burlington. You go over the Hamilton Bridge, Dundurn that way, and then it's the main. You have to go through the main entrance to get to it, and it's you go underground under the well, the road, and then you got the gardens opposite, the rose garden, basically.
Okay.
It's about I think it's about $26, maybe a little bit more to get in, but
What's the guy's name again?
it's Ken Kelleher.
And you say he's from the U.S.?
Yeah, I think he's 58 years old. I Googled him, but I was trying to find out if he does any details about how he makes them, but he keeps that to himself. Talking to one of the people there, she said, "Oh, it's fiberglass and reinforced with steel inside."
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're just as I say, the there's no signs don't touch. People are going up and touching them and everything. It's just quite fascinating. Again, I think there's about three large heads. And again, as I say, taking this, it focused on the eyes, which I found quite amazing.
Hmm.
And it's just a close up of the flowers at the back. And you can see, the amount of detail.
That's beautiful.
They're just amazing. Uh, you've got to admire the guy for doing it. Even, it's even a little bug on there, thinking it's real.
Huh.
That one, I think that's it.
I was going
I
to
must
say
have,
that
yeah, that was just a even closer up one on that one.
if I may,
Yeah,
these things kind of look like they'd lend themselves to like a movie set kind of thing, or
yeah, yeah,
or a theatrical stage.
mm. Yeah. They're just as I say, just amazing. The colors, schemes on them, and everything is just quite amazing. He's obviously, as I say, he does exhibitions and all over the world. And you can actually buy, if you go on his website, you can actually buy some of the, not so, nowhere near as big as this, but they start off about a couple of $1,000 US. So it's got
Yeah,
quite
I
a
would
nice,
imagine for that kind of work, that would be a good starting range for the price.
oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, I hate to think what these ones cost. It's got to take him months to actually get them done. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's it, my little show.
Well, David, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And yeah, that'll be on YouTube for those of you that didn't catch it before.
Hmm.
Again, thanks, David. Appreciate it.
You're
And
welcome.
anybody else that has any photographs to show, you're welcome to show them here. And if I know ahead of time, then I can do a little bit of a production like we did tonight. And I really enjoy doing that for you. So, by all means, let me know if there's any photography that you have that you want to brag about, or even if you have photography that you want us to critique, if you're brave enough for that. So
Yeah.
now,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I'll put his website on the chat so you can have a look at all his work and what he does. I think he actually does carpets as well, for some reason. They're
Huh.
quite, he's very talented.
Okay. Well, if you put it on the Zoom chat, I'll make sure it goes to the um, YouTube chat as well, because we're simultaneously doing this to Zoom as well as to YouTube. Tonight, we're not doing it anywhere else. The beautiful thing about this program, like I have said before, is that I can actually simultaneously transmit this chat to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I haven't tried the Instagram thing yet. It kind of, I really have to try it once before I actually do it to see what happens, because in Instagram it takes the image and makes it vertical. So I got to be sure I'm in the center. And same thing with anything that I project, it takes it down to a vertical. So David, your presentation would be you above and your presentation below you, not to the side. So I don't know how that would work out, but maybe David, you and I can practice that one day
Yeah,
next week
sure.
because I'd like to see what it looks like on Instagram. Because heck, if we can transmit to Instagram, I have a huge following there.
Yeah,
So yeah, that
yeah,
would be
no problem.
fantastic. Okay, kenkeller.com. Thanks, David. Appreciate that. Excuse me. Okay, now that brings me back to, does anybody have any other work here that they'd like to show this evening? Um, or are we kind of done for the night and just want to do a little bit of a chat? Anything else? Any other equipment? Any other hints that maybe you've got a little hint that you want to talk about? Any takers?
If nobody has anything, I have my website that I've just done new. We could pick a category. I don't know, but it's up to you.
Okay, why don't we do that? Can you share that with me?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. So I have to get it on the screen. I know I had it there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, so I'm there.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can do
Do
that.
I
Okay,
do I
can you share it and then I can move it over?
share. Share. Okay. I don't know
Okay,
why.
there
Are you
we go.
seeing, are you seeing my website or just some
I
crazy
do.
screen?
No, I do.
Okay,
I'll show you what I can see here.
okay, so these are my categories. You guys pick. Okay, so I have this is in my commercial grouping. So fashion and beauty, food and beverage, lifestyle, advertising, architecture, product, and a video. And
Cool.
then I have traditional. Actually, I'm kind of having fun right now with the street photography, but I have, okay,
Uh-huh.
so street photography, wildlife, land and cityscapes, creative architecture, traditional portrait, and pictorial. And then I have some projects that I'm working on. So I have these
Ooh, I like that.
cinematic, oh, you
Yeah.
said that, fine art, and then black and white. Which one? Do you want this one?
Yes.
Love it.
Yes? Okay. So I did a little presentation actually um, on cinematic colors to take colors um, and work from the cinema because this is like Michael Bay. He does a lot of he started off with this teal and yellowy orange combo. If you or John Wick movies, like
Hmm.
this has really become very mainstream in Hollywood right now. But you know what? See, I have to be able to click to the next picture. Okay, so what I did, this was the Flatiron Building in New York City. And then I made it those colors so
Right.
that it follows what Michael Bay and I did make the light go on in this window here that I did that just digitally. Okay. And then I've gone now and I really like Wes Anderson and how he has everything kind of in the middle. And so I looked at some of the movies that he's made and there's what's it called? Life at Sea. And so I just sort of try to emulate that with what I seen out there. So Life at Sea. And so they're just, so I'm trying to make them look like they're part of a movie scene. And I'm taking
Uh-huh.
stills, but really it isn't. This is on the ship called the Keenan out in Kingston. But I was trying to do it Wes Anderson style, that director, because he does everything very, very much in the center. I don't know if you're familiar with his work, but he tries to do everything kind of centered, a lot of the stuff. This was actually a studio shot that I shot the captain and his sidekick here. And this is another shot in the background that I took in Florida of a hurricane coming. And then the ship is from another shot. So I've merged
So
those
so
two.
going back to that one,
Yeah.
where was your studio?
Well, just in Burlington, I in Burlington, I because I'm with my camera club. And
Okay,
so
no, but
yeah,
these two guys came to that.
right.
Oh,
Yeah. And so
beautiful.
yeah, so it was just a different background and just like cloth or whatever.
Right.
And then
Right.
and then this crazy cloud was when I went to Florida one time, there was a hurricane coming my way. Exactly where I was, New Smyrna Beach. And so it just went black as all can be, and then it was just crazy. But it went down. It wasn't a hurricane any longer. It was just ended up being a tropical storm, but it was really crazy. But that was the cloud that was there. And then the ship is when I went to Queen Charlotte Islands. Um, anyway, so that's the ship.
Oh, you've been to Haida Gwaii?
Yeah, Haida Gwaii, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, now they changed the name. Yes, sorry. Thank you for
bucket
correcting me.
list. Bucket
Yeah,
list.
I'd like to go again. That was beautiful. It was great there. Good
Yeah, I'm
for.
on Vancouver Island.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you should go then.
Okay. Well, it's expensive to get there and stay. It's expensive to get there.
Oh, okay. I went through Prince George,
Yep.
like Prince Rupert. We
Prince
from
Rupert. Yep. There's a ferry.
Edmonton, and then we went to Jasper, Prince
Yep.
George, Prince Rupert, and then the ferry over that way,
To Masset.
and
Yeah.
then to Skidgate. Uh, and then this was just down in Hamilton here at the pier, and it just kind of hit it the right way. The light was just perfect. That light was on in the ship. I didn't do that. It was really just that was the shot. Um, so I did a raw. I had a raw. I didn't know this was a good shot until I way later. And I thought, oh well, I should look at this because in the raw form it didn't look that great. And then all these colors came out, and so then I was pleased with it. I thought it looked like cinematography.
Ouch.
And then
Mm.
yes, so this was just a performer, yes, doing the splits. So I thought that looked that okay. So this is now I really like the movie uh, Water for Elephants. It's got that warm colors, reds. Well, there's more, and so there's another one
Mm.
from that same time. And then because it's Water for Elephants, I have some elephant shots that I took here. Yeah, I put a different background in. And then it's the same that green and reds and just warm skin tones. And that was that same kind of mood.
Is this on the ship?
No, this is
Okay.
on a train. On a train. But and then this one is again back to Wes Anderson, where he does the Grand Hotel Budapest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
And so
movie.
it's like a pink hotel. And so
Yeah.
I have this that looks
I love
similar.
how he color edited that film.
Yes.
It's just wow, you know.
It's wow, yeah, and he has like different purples, like the bellhop and that they're
Yep.
in purple, but it's a bright purple when it's like an active time, but when it's kind of a sad time, they have different clothing and it's a darker purple. So he changes that. He also changes that the it's more the longer, what is it, 16:4 ratio, or maybe it's 3:4 for him. 3:4 ratio, and then at different times in the movie, he just cuts to square. Right in the movie, it's a square format. So it's really interesting. Anyway, but he loves doing things centered, and that this is not maybe perfectly centered, but my close enough. And then I have this other one that's pink,
Mm.
and this one, this one. So I was just trying to get his vibe. And then oh, this one, George maybe recognizes
Oh,
this one because I
I
shot that
remember the
at
balloons.
Mohawk College. Yes. And now this one is like Tron or one of those movies with like night scenes with this kind of color scheme. So and then I happened to find this game. It was blue green and it looks like Tron. So I did that and then yeah, so just oh you probably remember this is like Kingston Penitentiary, but I thought it had the same kind of mood. And then just like a glowing neon night shot. This is in Burlington.
Mm.
And then just neon lights and just that kind of a mood, just that kind of a mood. And again with the glowing lights, I really do like that's really fun. And these two fellows walking down.
Where's that tunnel?
That is in Niagara Falls. It's the new tunnel.
Oh yeah, the new one.
It's
Yep.
attached to the I don't know what are they called, like the it's like a Tesla is where they it's got like the Frankenstein, it's got this coil, the
Oh,
Tesla
yeah.
coil that it like the Frankenstein where it
Zipping
shoots
and
out
zapping. Yeah.
electrical bolts. Yes. And then that, and then we're back to there. Yeah. So
So
that
Annette, may I ask you something?
sure.
What are you using to colorize your stuff with?
Yeah, so different things. Okay, so a lot of it really I just do by eye and by just
Okay.
Photoshop.
Are
I know Photoshop since
are you
version
developing
one.
your own presets for them, for things?
Yeah, and so I just do everything. Pretty much almost 90% of everything I just do by my eye and what I'm envisioning.
Yeah.
But I did this little presentation on this, and so then I started to go, well, if somebody else wants to do it and they don't know Photoshop that well, there are things called LUTs. So
Yep.
look up tables, and you can pop them into Photoshop or Lightroom. And then you've got like presets. So it might say like evening teal or something, and then you can just go select it and you'll get something. But yeah, and there's a different kind.
Right.
There's different kinds of LUTs. Different one's a filter, and one's like a LUT or a plug-in. So they work a little bit differently. But um,
Yep.
but
Yep.
I don't use
Yep.
it too much. I
Yep.
just
Now
try
that
to
one,
do my own
if you
thing.
go
Just
back, if you go
sorry.
back to the captain's
Oh,
the
the
captain's
captain.
room,
Oh, okay. Where was that one? Okay, I think it's over
there.
right there. Yeah, that one or
The captain's room that's got the desk.
desk.
No, it's back.
No,
This.
No,
there. That one.
no,
Oh,
that one
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned the color from the film Grand Bucharest Hotel.
Yeah. So that's the
Okay.
paints. Yep.
Okay. Okay. And you're a big fan of that kind of stuff. I take it looking at this as well.
Yeah. Wes
Um,
Anderson.
what I what comes to mind for me is that you may be a big fan um, of the movie Queen's Gambit.
Oh, yes, I love that movie. Yes, I've watched it
Yes,
about 3 times. Yeah.
it's it's the cinematography and the color in it
Yes.
that is just, it's like Kodachrome on steroids,
Yes.
Uh, so I, that's basically the comment that I surmise that you're a big fan of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was really just I do like Wes Anderson is my favorite one.
Yeah,
I do like it just may open my eyes up
yeah,
to just looking at
yeah,
all the movies and why they pick different genres. Like,
right.
okay, the Barbie movie, of course, that's going to be very pink and blue and
Yeah,
yellows and teals, like just by the nature of it. But
yeah,
sometimes they make a definite decision, like which way are we
yeah.
going to go? And it doesn't always have to be. Like you can have what was that? There was a horror, like a scary movie, and it was done in a different way than you would think. You would think it would be dark and like spooky colors, but it was actually done in brighter colors because it was trying to show you who's the murderer. It and even like La La Land, they have lots of different colors. It's showing characters what their relationship is like during the beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie, at the end of the movie. So it think colors are changing within the movie itself.
Okay.
Where they're trying to like usually movies that have like the Queen's Gambit is in there too, or like The
Now, did he
Notebook.
do that film as well?
No, no,
No,
I
he
don't know
didn't.
who. I'm not sure
Yeah,
who did that one. I'm not
yeah.
sure. But they if it's usually nostalgic kind of movies, they'll go with the warm tones. Like the reds in here, they're like a muted brownish kind of red. They're not a bright, like really bright red.
But it's
And
got
so,
enough saturation, that's for sure.
mhm.
You know. Yeah,
So yeah, it's just you can really work now. So now that I've kind of done that that thinking, now I think about why am I taking the photo and how do I want it to look? You can do a lot with color. So it's in everything I do now.
yeah. I really like it.
Thank you.
That one's fabulous.
Yeah,
Sorry,
thank you
which
very
one?
much. That's
Yeah.
great stuff. I love looking at your work. Every time you
Oh,
show us
thank you.
something, it's so rich. Not only in content, but you know, like your thinking and your sort of philosophy behind it when it comes to color and what am I going to do with this? How am I going to present it? And you do such a wonderful job in that.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Thank
always a
you.
treasure having you here. But having said that, I don't think you finished showing us the rest of your website, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah, pretty much.
I want
Yeah.
to see
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome
Well,
to go look at it yourself. It's got
uh,
an odd name right now because I'm just I'm still organizing it a bit more.
well, why don't you put the current name, copy it, and put it in the chat for
Okay.
us? That would be fantastic. If you could do that, um, that would,
I don't even
and
know
I
the
can
name
post
of
that
it.
to.
I don't even know the name unless I copy it.
I,
It's
I,
just what because it's okay, also tip of the day. Adobe gives free you can have 5 free websites with your Adobe account.
oh, I didn't know that.
So this is one of the templates. Yeah, that I've just used that one. There you go. So tip of the day. It's free and it's pretty easy to edit. Um, there's some problems like I really want this logo to go over here and I want this contact to be over here. And I've
Okay,
sat there for a few hours trying to get this lined up right and it doesn't do it.
okay.
But so there's a few frustrations, but in general, it's like pretty good.
And did you copy and paste the website?
Yes, I did. It's in the chat.
Because I don't see it in the chat.
Yeah, no, it's there. Did you not get it? I don't know.
Yep.
I see
Yeah,
it.
oh, it's on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, very good. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop sharing now, unless you want to see more.
Well, you know what? I'd love to see more, but what I would like to do then, Annette, is bring you back for an evening where you can show us a little bit more of your work that is on the website, and maybe
Mhm.
give us a treat as to what your thinking behind each one of the photographs was, and because, like I said, you're one of the people that does a lot of planning behind each photograph, and that's marvelous.
Not always. Sometimes they are dead snaps, but yeah, maybe probably more than some. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but there's that aspect of your work too, where you said, "Oh, the raw file didn't look that good," and then I discovered that, wow, okay, this is something, and so there's a little bit of serendipity involved sometimes in good works.
Yeah, you have to find it. Sometimes
It's
dig for
true.
it. You might have had the
Yeah,
thing for 20 years, and
yeah,
then
that's right.
it's
Yeah,
like
you go back to
discovering.
an image and say, "Geez, how did I ever miss this? This is great." Yep. Okay, thank you very much, Annette. That was super. Like I said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 10 to 7, and unless anybody has anything else, yes? Did somebody say something? No? Okay. I've got the wrong, get out of here. There.
Mm.
Um, Yeah, and that's the beauty. Like I have a lot of windows set up for different things, and sometimes I click on the wrong button because they're kind of all over the place. And I've been looking at how to organize things a little bit better. And there are some cool things that I can do with this. And one of them is that I can actually take a, a camera like this one and then automatically time it so that these things come up and then they leave, and then I get a zoom for a close up, and this is all automatic, and then it'll bring me back to a normal shot
Mm.
automatically. So it's pretty cool that way.
Wow.
And there's one other thing. I told you that Instagram feature of this app looks fantastic. I haven't tried it yet, but there's another feature I haven't even touched yet. So far, everybody that I have here comes in on Zoom and so on. But there's another feature where I can actually bring you into my app called Interview. I haven't tried that yet either. And in Interview, the person being interviewed can do more things, I think. I'm not sure, but anyway, pretty cool stuff. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can call it a night. It's 10 minutes to 7. Next week, don't forget, we have with us, let's see, I think I've got his somewhere here. Yeah, right here. See, it's handy. We've got Jeff Shaw coming in. And the week after that, somebody else said something that they might be doing some work, and I'm not sure who it was, but I'll have to go back and find out. But if you guys have anything that you can show, and thank you very much again, David, for showing us the Royal Botanical Garden artwork. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. Matter of fact, my wife and I are going to go there sometime in the next couple of weeks when it cools down a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to be roasted. It was a hot one, and I'm looking out the window here, and my goodness, it looks like somebody's lit a bonfire, and the smoke from it is
Yeah.
covering the city. Jeez.
It smells like a foundry out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Hamilton, we're at number 9 on the bad air quality.
Well,
9.
Yeah.
It's a state, Health Canada or Ontario or whatever it is.
Yep.
Stay inside.
Highest in the world, I think.
Can
Yeah,
I
right now we
share
are.
one photo?
It's awful.
Yeah.
I was in London this afternoon and it was just like, holy smoke, literally. It was just like, it was just, wow, you know.
Hey, George,
Yeah.
can I share one photo?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Steve, go see it.
Oh,
Oh,
See that? So that's
Okay, hang on,
the
Steve.
sun type.
I'm just going to put you in here,
Yep.
and I'm going to see what number you are because I can only do this by the numbers. Placeholder Steve, you're number 5. This is another thing that I have to figure out a better way of tracking things. So, and guess number 5. There you go. And now I have to put your presentation in. Are you sharing that with us? Yes. Yes, you are.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
yep. Is this today, Steve?
Yeah, this was about 15 minutes before I got joined you guys.
Okay.
oh,
So normally I take a lot of pictures of the sun. I got a like a solar filter that I normally use,
Yep.
and today you don't need it at all. So that's just regular telephoto lens, and that's it. You can see 2 sunspots there, and there's a little area. I don't know if my cursor is visible on.
It is.
Yeah. See how there's like a line above that
Yep.
spot there? I'm not sure how to pronounce what that is, but it's basically another dead sunspot. They show up white. I just thought it was weird that I could see that and take a picture of it in like broad daylight without a filter. So that's how dense that
Yep.
smoke is that we have out there.
Yep.
mhm.
Yep.
So
I'm in Port Stanley right now, and at sunset, I'm definitely going down to the pier with a camera, like for the
yeah.
sunset, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really bad there on the shore of Lake Erie?
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah.
wonderful, Steve. You should see
Yeah.
it, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was terrible here. Like I haven't said too much tonight. My throat is bothering me and everything.
You were outside.
Yeah, we had the bay doors open at work and it was torture today.
Where are you, Steve?
I'm in Hamilton. Well,
Hamilton. Yeah.
I live
Yeah.
outside of Hamilton, but I work in downtown Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not good here.
No.
Even Toronto is better right now. It's
Yeah.
at 5. It's at 5.
Yeah. At about 12:30 lunchtime, I think that was like the peak of it. I I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like all the lights inside the building, like they appeared super blue, and
Yeah.
outside was this weird like copper color. So very surreal. And today I didn't bring my
Yeah.
camera to work. I
Yeah,
wanted,
get out the wide angle inside for that kind of
yeah,
stuff. Oh yeah. You get lighting like Annette stuff, natural.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm
So
I'm I'm not sure whether they call this apocalyptic or dystopian, or both.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah, I think both.
I think with the rain, we're supposed to have rain on Friday, Saturday. Hopefully
Well,
it will
that'll take it
settle
all and put
down.
it on the ground.
Yeah.
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 So
But
we'll
people
have
had to just
Yeah.
flee. They had
yeah,
to
we'll
just
have
flee
orange
like on a
ground.
boat.
Yeah. We're going to a cottage tomorrow up on Lake Scugog. We were going to go today, but this weather got in the way, so we pushed it back a day. And tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be pretty intense there still, but then it's going to start thinning out, you know.
Yeah, I might get out and take some pictures tonight, actually, once we're done here.
Oh yeah, I got mine ready right here.
Yeah, same here it
Maybe
is.
get out the old mask.
Yeah,
Get out the old N95.
yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's you could smell it and I
Mhm.
can taste
Oh,
it too. Like everybody thinks I'm nuts when I say that, but you kind of lick your lips a little bit if you've been outside and you can taste it. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
weird taste. It's like a bitter type whatever, right? So it's all the particulate matter in the air. So
And it's large particles.
Yeah,
yeah,
carbon monoxide is the number one.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
So
my carbon monoxide um, alarm hasn't gone off, so thank goodness.
yeah,
Well, you also had that big fire which killed 20,000 pigs locally. I don't know if you read about that.
Oh,
No.
that was in Simcoe.
Hmm.
yep.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that didn't help.
Yeah, that was bad. There's been quite a few fires in the area the
Well,
last few
there's
days.
about 10,000 acres on fire in northern Ontario right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, like 182 or 3 fires going on.
Yeah. That's what's
Okay.
Some
and
people
that's
have
what's
had to just leave everything and go flee
yeah.
across the lake to get
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Did you guys see the video of the train crew and the CN train?
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah, that looks like it's like something out of a movie, like just
Hmm.
pure
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Oh,
No
going
kidding.
through the fire. Going through the
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were there and then
Yeah.
another train was coming the other direction and it was coming out of the flames. That was something else.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
very.
And they're on
Yeah.
rails that are secured down to creosote impregnated logs.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
non-flammable.
Oh no, you should see how railroad ties go up.
Oh,
Holy
I'm sure.
smoke. You
I'm
know,
sure.
they're like a candle, you know.
Yeah. Smoky, nasty fire.
Well, having said that, I'm looking out the window again, and I'm going to wait for that sunset, see what happens, see how it lights this up. But
I'm gonna go out there.
I hope you guys get some photographs. You can show them next week.
Click,
Oh,
click.
what do you got? Hey,
What?
just a minute. I want you're going to swing that thing around. Let's see it again.
You want to see? Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is not a
Oh,
this is not compensation.
No.
You know, it's
uh, I'm not even going to touch that one.
it's an R5 with a 100 to 500 on it.
you got what I got.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
with me.
that's the same thing. Oh yeah, it's just you know, I bought that thing, and I've got a couple of friends that are remarkable wildlife people, really good. And they use this thing, and it opens up to f7.1. That's the maximum. And I thought, how can you get anything really good with that? And then I tried the thing, and I went, are you kidding me? Like this thing is mind-blowing, you
Yeah.
know?
I said the exact same thing last time about how does it you get at 7.1, you get this blurred out beautiful backgrounds.
This,
But it
well,
does.
that and
Yeah.
so sharp,
Yeah.
like crazy, like,
Hmm.
like I'm I'm 72, and I am right now shooting with the camera of my dreams when I was a kid. Like I started this when I was 15, and like back then, and I was right into it. And like by the time I was 18, 20, I was thinking about what the perfect camera should be, and there it is, like,
Yeah.
I really like mine too. I think it's a fantastic camera.
oh yeah, yeah, just
What's the lens, Daryl? I'm just gonna write it down actually.
okay. I'm using an RF 100 to 500 L.
Okay.
Oh, L.
L,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
yeah.
I'm looking for a good RF lens for my camera. I'm still using the EF
Hard.
The
lenses.
1 to 4, the 1 to 4.
The one I have, it's a Sigma. It's at 70 to 200
Yep,
F.
yep, yep, yep. You would go crazy with this 100 to 500. And it's on an R5. You're using it on an R5?
Yeah, I got the R5 Mark II.
Oh, wow, that's even better.
So yeah,
That's
it's a beast.
yeah,
So yeah, I was last week I was talking about it, saying how I had those focusing issues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like aside from that, I think it's exactly what you said. It's the best camera that you can like kind of envision. Like everything I've used it for, the images that have come out of it have been
yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
macro images and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But sometimes you have to take more shots with it because of the focus. It won't grab a
Right.
hold of things, especially if there's like
yeah.
a branch, a bird, a branch. It has some trouble getting it. It takes a while compared to my older one.
Well, now in the menus, you can change the sensitivity and things like that too, eh? Like,
Which kind of sensitivity are you talking about? Like you can, like
it's
on the eye, you
oh
can.
yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah,
Like
no,
you can
I've been there,
change the
done that.
you can change the degree to which it'll grab and hold um a subject, like say a basketball player weaving in and out, like you can make it so the thing will grab it and it won't let go, like even when it goes behind people, you
Hmm.
know, and
Maybe it's a bit of a learning curve too, but
big
yeah, it
learning
was
curve.
really frustrating with
Big.
warblers because their eye is not very big, and then it's at a distance. Oh, I couldn't get anything. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But I've gotten better. I've been using it more, and it's gotten better.
Um, if I may, can I show I had in the last week, um, where is my Daryl photos? Where are we here? Photos. I've had opportunity in the last week or so. Where is it? Now, how do I get back on to, how do I share again? Share. And then from my Facebook, here it is. share. Now, where are we here? Okay, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's with the Canon 100 to 500 on this Blue Jay last week at a friend's cottage right up close.
Yeah, every feather, every
Like,
little
look,
thing.
I
Yeah.
know I looked it up and I went, wow,
Oh.
and there was a set of robins that are second batch for the year, and they were right close. And well, and then the other day in Port Stanley, early in the morning, I went out on country roads west of here, like along the lake, and I encountered three separate deer families.
Oh.
And there were two sets of twins. There was this set and another set that were in the distance and in the shade. But had quite a morning out there with these guys. And the week before that, I was in Montreal. And there is an exhibit at the Musée des Beaux-Arts, the big art museum there. It's 62 pieces of first and second century Roman sculpture. Not since the Vatican Museum have I seen a collection like this. They're just astonishing. And they're all owned by one family, by a private family that have been rich in Italy for centuries. They're like one of the old royal families there. And on all the properties that they own all over Italy, they would dig down and they'd hit something hard and uncover a bit, and it's carved marble. And they own 662 of these things.
Mm.
And there were 59 of them that were on display. And these things are near 2,000 years old.
Wow.
You know, it was just an amazing collection. And Montreal, right outside the hotel, you know.
Yeah, beautiful.
I had I hadn't been there in years, but these things were like the
So
way that they displayed them. They all had like a black curtain background with these little spotlights pointing down on them from all sides. So um so it's as if they're floating in space.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
the
there's
lighting is
yeah,
great. The texture.
yeah, and the light was so intense and there's so much contrast to the background that the camera sensor produces that glow around the thing, you know,
Huh.
that you're seeing there,
Hmm.
and oh, George, you're gonna kill me. I can't remember it right now. What's the name of the portrait lighting where you get the little shower right underneath the nose?
Oh, the
Oh,
butterfly.
the butterfly
Butterfly
light.
lighting.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank
like
you.
no, yes, I would be embarrassed not to know that after going through your program, you know.
Oh, too much to remember.
Oh yeah. And this guy was one of the emperors in about 100 and about the year 150. Not Hadrian. It begins with an H. Anyway, he was a major SOB. He was not a nice man, you know. And
As emperors tend to be.
as as emperors tend to be. And there were things like, oh, just so much cool stuff. This is
Yeah.
uh, uh, this is Epicurus.
Yeah. I love the way they
And he,
did the eyes.
yeah, yeah, yep, yep. And this is
Mhm.
one of Caesar's wives. And she's a pretty stern looking character,
No kidding.
you know. Like I wouldn't want to mess with her.
Oh,
Anyway,
maybe
anyway,
that's
that
why Caesar was the way he was.
well, one of them anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Mm.
that,
Oh, that's a good
That's
shot.
a great one.
Mhm.
yep, it looks almost like, yeah, I was happy with this.
Mm.
Anywho,
Okay, thank you very much. Listen, I'm going to call an end to this, but there is one thing that I do want to say, and you were talking about um, the amazing bouquet that the longer lenses have, and one of the things that I think aren't mentioned often enough is that the size of the aperture changes with the focal length of the lens. The longer the focal length, without changing the aperture gets bigger and bigger. Therefore, your depth of field gets shallower. So that's why many portrait photographers prefer the longer lenses, because the longer the lens is, the larger the aperture is. So f8 at a short lens is smaller than f8 at a long lens, but they
Mm.
both allow the same
yeah,
amount of light at the focal plane. That's one of the things. I had somebody actually come on one of the previous chats and talk to me about, well, because I was talking about shutter speed, aperture, and ISO, and I was saying shutter speed, if you go with traditional shutter speed, going one stop up, one stop down, either halves or doubles the light. And then they said, well, why don't you explain what the numbers are? And I said, I don't have time for that.
yeah,
So, yeah. But I did give them an answer. If you want to
yeah.
look up that answer, and
Well,
I
just
gave
tell
them
them
a
it's
text.
multiples of a, just tell them that it's multiples of a square root of two. What it is up and down, that's all it is, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Either or that, or you take pi and take the square root of pi to the 10th power. But what I did say at the very end of my explanation is, and I only gave them the explanation for one type of aperture explanation, but I did tell them that this chat is not a technical chat. I mean, yeah, I like
right.
to think
Yeah,
sometimes we get a bit
yeah.
technical, but at the end of it, I said, you don't need to know how an internal combustion engine works in order to drive a car. And here
That's
we
right.
drive cameras.
Mm.
Anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I
Or,
am going to say
or
good
they
night.
drive us,
Mm.
What's that?
or they drive us.
Yeah, that's wow, that's
Yeah.
scary. Okay, what have I got here? Oh, I've got all my likes and subscribes. Yeah, oh, yeah, I made it glow. See that? Oh, that's pretty good. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say good night. Thank you all for coming out. You're loyal fans, and I appreciate your being here and showing us. I mean, uh, I think we could probably go a long, long time with all the images to show, but I really do like to keep it down to a certain amount of time so that everybody knows that they can attend and nobody has to leave. Thank you all, and good night.
Good night.